Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be again going back to analyzing the chart of the clients, and I want to show you a few things. One is related to career life. We have the chart of a social worker here. The second point is about the relationship, and we will see how again the variation Vimshotri, the Adana Vimshotri, is showing very nicely the event, but also we will see how the drug episode of the partner has brought problems in the relationship, and how we can use the Karaka level, the lordship level, the Aruda, which is the Upapada, and the Vargas. So we will all see that on this one example. For the social worker, of course, we need the moon, and we already have a very nice order or methodology to analyze such things. We are starting with the 10th from the moon. We are including also the Aruda Lagna, and then we are going to the chart of the Dasamsa. And we are expecting here to find the nice position of the moon touching by some form of yoga. It can be placement, it can be lordship, it can be the aspect on all of these points, and then we will have the full complete prediction of a person working for the social cause or in the social sector. So the first important thing is that if we see the Aruda Lagna, this would be the Venus in the Libra. The Venus is in the own sign and it's giving effects of the own tattva. This is the water, and this is very much represented by the moon. Therefore, we have this connection to the working in the social sector. Now, if we find out what the person is exactly doing, the person is helping the families to deal with the aggression in the families, be it with the children or with the relationship. And if we see the 10th house from the moon, this would be the Mars in the 12th house. So this is like the emergency situation, and this is with the Mercury. So I was asking the person, are you into some kind of technology, any type of IT or such things, engineering, which would we normally expect from the Mars. But we see that this Mars is in the own sign and is very much giving effects of this Mercury. And of course we need the aspect of moon. So we have this Mercury, the more paperwork or some documenting. This could also later, for example, translate into working with the properties or working with the insurance, or maybe also social costs related to a place of stay and so on. But in this context we have conflicts and aggression, and because it is related to Mercury and Moon, this is supporting very much the social cause. And of course we need to have the confirmation from the Navamśa and the Dasamsa, and in the Navamśa we would have the moon lording the 10th house, and in the Dasamsa, very easy, we need to have some kind of very strong yoga related to 2nd, 6th or 10th, and in this regard we have the moon again in the 6th house. So we have the moon in the 6th in Dasamsa, the chart of work. We have moon lording the 10th house in the Navamśa, and Aruda Lagna with the Venus in own sign, which is showing the water. And now the 10th from moon, this is very interesting. Here it shows more exactly what the person is doing, that is working with the violence, with the conflict resolution, being mediator, probably because the Mercury is 7th lord. So all the career life related to 7th house are very nice when it comes to public relation or being the mediator, because between the two sides. Okay guys, if you like this video so far, please don't forget to click the thumbs up. You're helping without any cost this channel. Subscribe if you'd like to see similar videos in the future. And now let's go back to this interesting analysis. And now when it comes to the relationship, we need to, of course, start from the beginning, step by step. So we know that to say anything in the chart, we need to see the Lord and also the Karaka. So the 7th Lord here is the Mercury. And when Mercury is in the 12th house, this normally shows the partner may be unavailable, and that was the fact. In the beginning of this relationship there was the distance issue. So this is very, very common problem with the 7th Lord in the 12th house. And this can be good if the relationship with the Venus is correct. But in this case, we have Venus in the 11th house, which would be in the 12th from the 7th Lord. So the relationship between the 7th Lord and the Venus is 2-12. This is not good. This is even worse than the 7th Lord and 12 itself, which can, for example, show many types of unavailability. This could be the partner is most of the day in the work, or there are other things like distance issue, but emotional satisfaction can be still there. So for this we need to take in consideration the relationship between 7th Lord and Venus. So this is not right. Then we have the Tithi Jupiter in the fiery sign. The emotion or love is disappearing. So for this we need to check the 7th Lord, the Venus. And now to get the details, we need to go to the Upapada. So things like drugs are always shown by the Sun and Rahu. So in this chart we have Upapada in the Leo. And the Leo is loaded by Sun. Sun is with the Rahu in the Lagna, in the Trikona to the Upapada. Also we see that the second from the Upapada will be also aspected. So this is not only description of the partner or of the important theme in the marriage or relationship, but this is showing also something which can manifest as a problem in the relationship. We have analyzed the 7th house, the Venus, Upapada, Tithi. Very important is Venus, because the Venus will also, it's like a barometer of a blessing. Which areas of your life are good for marriage or not so good? This is also quite useful for timing, as we will see here, because the start of relationship, and now using of course the variation Vimshotri, the Adana, because we have Moon in 8, it was Mercury when it started, and the relationship was finished in Mercury-Mars. Now 7th from the Venus would be Mars. So Mars is with Mercury. Mercury is the 7th Lord, and especially the 12th house. So 7 from Venus, 12th house activated. Mercury. If you have a good Dasha, should be something which is repeating, and this is giving us the nice confidence that the Jyotish is working. So the world is not in chaos. We have some order. We have some micro-macro connection, which is giving us some form of peace. And now 2nd from Venus is loaded by Mars, and therefore when the Mars Dasha came, then this has destabilized the Venus, because the Mars will not like the relationship in such placement. Mars of course will hit the Mercury, and the problem, the separation started in Mercury Moon, and of course you will see that Moon is in the 6th house in the Navamsha. So this is the exact time of separation. We have seen in the Navamsha how it is very helpful with the timing. We have also seen how in the Rasi chart we get all the indications if we are going step by step, level by level, as taught by the tradition. So the natural question would be, will this type of karma prevail for whole life? Will this person has the bad experience of relationship in each match, in each type of experience of Anubhava? And of course not, because every relationship will be taken from different yoga of the chart. So by knowing which Upapada and which house in the Navamsha, how this is placed from Venus, and also which house even in the Rashi. We know that the 7th house is the first relationship, but the second relationship or the second experience of relationship will be the Saturn, and that would be completely different house. So we have this privilege in Vedic astrology that we can see which relationship will bring which karma and which experience. And even in the Navamsha we have the tools to see what will be the impact on the person. There are many information we can get from this chart for each relationship. And even if someone will say, okay, but there will be some negative points, general negative points, right? But also that will depend on the Dasha. The other planets may contribute through UT, aspect or drishti, may also activate relationship, but also activating the good parts of the chart. And then also are the remedies. So this person got the remedies for this combination of 7 Lord in the 12th house and the challenging position to the Venus. So also by doing the remedies, we are getting the information, the improvement that can be done to have better experience in relationship. Guys, so that's gonna be it for today. I hope you find this video interesting and informative. I hope you like those group or those playlists of the chart reading examples. This is also giving us very practical side of astrology. So if you like this video, please don't forget to click the thumbs up, subscribe if you like to see similar videos in the future. Thanks for being here on this channel and watching till the end, and see you in the next one.